We talked about those 5 principles on walking with our children, our parenting journey with our children. If you have missed it, you can always click the previous episodes and you can see all of those wonderful pointers. Today and the next episode, we are going to talk about 2 very powerful things. One is the power of purpose, and 2 is the power of priority. Welcome, teachers, parents, caretakers, and grandparents. Thank you so much for coming back again and again and again. You are a blessing. You are a blessing to your children, I believe. You're a blessing to your teenagers, to your students, I believe. And that's why you're coming back again and again. Come with us on this journey. It's a journey to redeem our children. Our children are very precious. It's we as parents, teachers, caretakers, and grandparents understanding the power of purpose in our own lives. All of us have a purpose. There are big conferences happening on identifying the purpose. There are purpose statements being taught, in seminars in so many different places and saying, this is what we need to hold on. Now, I would just put the power of purpose as something as simple as this. What is God asking me to do, and how am I obeying and walking in it? What is God asking me to do, and how am I obeying and walking in it? See, there is a purpose over the life of our children, our teenagers. The power of purpose. Now, the power of purpose is not just identifying the purpose with our children in our journey in discipling our children and teenagers. It's we helping them to understand. So maybe our vocabularies have to change. Maybe the way we talk have to change. Maybe we constantly need to talk about a higher purpose that God has over their lives. Maybe there are certain things that we sense. One of the statements that I started doing with one of my teenager is this: hey, you're amazing. I think there's something amazing that's going to come out of your life. Hey, you're very good at these things. I think there's a much higher purpose that God has for you. The statements that I make began to change his emotions and change the way he began to react and respond to certain situations. So the power of purpose is very critical. As parents, as teachers, as grandparents, as caretakers, sometimes we can rob that purpose, sometimes we can quench that purpose, or we can ignite that purpose. The purpose. From another angle, I said, our own purpose. For us to understand there is a purpose in every season that we are in discipling our children, our teenagers, our young people. Yes, there is a purpose. For us to listen to what God has that purpose, and what is that purpose in the life of that teenager, to life of that person. Remember, the power of purpose is very simple. It's me very closely spending time and listening to the Heavenly Father and walking in what He's asking me to do. Now, my path may not be your path may not be my path. My path and your path may not be his path or her path. No, it's a different path. Every one of us have to tread a very unique path. The power of purpose, it's a very critical pointer in our journey of discipling our children and our teenagers. Purpose, it's all about me listening and walking in that purpose intentionally, with perseverance, without giving up. Thank you so much for being here. You're a blessing. I believe you're already a blessing to your children, to your teenagers. Start looking for that purpose in the lives of the children that you mentor, that you teach, you parent. Your life will change.